Boom, 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 baby. Yeah, that's super bass. Time seized. Booties popped. There my sister and I were in the middle of a mall, dancing and singing at the top of our lungs. Nothing else mattered. We were infinite. Until religious police chased us out the mall, threatening us with things no young girls should ever hear. We were just visiting the land we were born from, Saudi Arabia. Didn't we belong here? What did I do wrong? That was my first taste of being silenced, shunned. Running out, we found refuge. As my sister watched our backs, I looked up. I stared up at the unmoving palm tree and I found safety under there, that it sustained us. Deep breaths, in and out. That was my first breath of safety, under those trees. The booty popping resumed, quietly. That was the first time I felt small, as though anything I did and ever could do is wrong. This, coupled with the voices of my anxiety, laid a dark cloud over my sights. I felt as though I was incapable of doing right, let alone right for the world. In this, I would take every chance to take my dogs out and simply breathe the fresh air, lay in the grass, and be with the trees at my park American heroes. Deep breaths. I felt serenity again. It wasn't until I took AP Bio where being silent became unbearable. The word sixth mass extinction resonated through my ears and into my heart. My heart raced. We did that? That's when I founded an environmental org with my friends on campus, Greenwave. That gave me the green light to educate and change my peers' ways. I did that. I got news that we surpassed the carbon threshold of 400 parts per million, and I immediately declared into ESIS. I joined environmental orgs and was elected as sustainability ambassador for my campus. I had a voice at San Diego, and I shouted with it. Another ambassador told me about a conservation program at UW that changed their life. Next thing I know, I was on an airplane to Phoenix to be a voice. Thanks, Mama Duke. Touching down into the unknown that is this 120-degree desert, I came across voices that super bassed harder than I ever could. Little did I know, there were souls that were dim too, beat down or hurting in our own ways or pasts, but still striving for a better world nonetheless. This spoke to me. Water fights bellied with pure happiness, canyons echoed with our laughs, my apartment was filled with the non-stop memories and bananagrams, and so much more. Love. Momentarily, our struggles were melted into the sand that we slept on, cleansed by the rivers we kayaked, and fleeted away with the butterflies that graced us. Momentarily, all that mattered was that our love for the land that sustains us is unshakable. As the indigenous people of Canyon Dushay expressed that while our history is irrevocable and painful, our future will be defined by how we nurture our world in our time here. That our world is not inherited by our ancestors, but rather borrowed from our grandchildren. That caring for our world now is our responsibility to the lives and the stories to come and to be told. So while the beauty is in us and nature and hurting, we must and will rise for future healing. Enlightened, we are the light. We are not dimmed by our past, but rather inflamed with passion and love ahead. Despite the negativity that the universe has thrown, I found that these people are the positive energy and the vessels of love that this world needs for the sake of a greater good. I am now moved by the caress of the wind and the kiss of the river, not the rocks that life tries to hit us with. Even if individually we are small, we are hummingbirds, small but relentless in our voices. And knowing you all in this 8-week infinity, I know that the world is in good hands. No matter how impenetrable the future issues may be, how dark life may get, there are beams of light that will keep this world on fire. 21 to be exact.